Why not?
Yeah, I mean, let's just make it happen, Captain. Hey, welcome again. I'm Pat The Pauper, joined by Pure MTG. Yeah, it's Bob.
Dude, what a crazy thing. You
God,
don't
it's
want to show your
freaking
face?
wild.
It's so crazy that Pat doesn't even want to show his face.
No. Oh, actually, I just made sure I combed my beard and everything. So yeah, this is a very thrown together stream. Bob sent me over a message earlier. He was like, man, I got some crazy news. And I had just gotten home and well, Bob, I'm gonna blow you up while I mess around with my camera for a minute.
I like being blown. So I was listening, shout out to Alfonso Investments from Brody. Like, I was listening to him as he was going live for the second time today, playing some Monopoly slots on Facebook and whatnot. And I heard him mention for this, Festival in the Box. I'm like, hard pass. I didn't even look at it. And then he said something very interesting towards the end, and that's that you get 3 draft boxes, 3 of them, for $269. Giggity. I was like, wait, what? And one of them is the Mystery Booster Convention Edition draft box. That's right. You get all 3. The Mystery Booster Convention Edition, plus a new Phyrexia All Will Be One draft box, plus a draft box from Brothers War, right? Because all 3 of those sets suck. No. And all of it, including the Secret Lair plus the $35 Arcane Signet. I'm like, I'm trying hard not to buy Magic products lately. Like, I'm confused. I actually want the audience, and thank you for showing up, Stefan. I want the audience to tell us what the F are we missing here, because at $269 with tax, it was $288 delivered to me for 3 boxes, plus a Secret Lair, plus a $35 foil Arcane Signet, which is just, it'll be my 5th one because I got 4 in Vegas. I'm keeping that joker. I'm not selling it. But because Arcane Signet goes in every deck that I play.
Yeah, it's just
I'm at a loss. Like, literally, yeah. I'm dumbfounded. Like, it should be roughly about $600 worth of value that you see there on the screen.
Yeah, it just makes no sense. So
wait, what? Like, less than half? They're charging $400 and whatever for a set box of Commander Masters, right?
Yeah, I mean, this
so
is
you can either get a set box, or for a minimal amount more, you could get 2 of these bundles, meaning 6 total draft boxes, 2 sets of freaking Secret Lairs, 2 of the Arcane Signets for virtually the price of 1 Commander Master set box.
It comes out in less than a month. Release date is April 7th, 2023. So this is going to be at your door. It'll be in the mail within a month.
Like, I'm not trying to chill for WotC here, because I'm trying to honestly, I'm trying to cut my wallet off to them.
This is us kind of trying to talk through being absolutely baffled.
We were sitting here, it's so good, and I don't often reach out to Pat, by Facebook call and all that kind of stuff. But I'm like, no, we got to talk about this.
Yeah,
because I don't know, I'm missing something, and so we talked about it. And I'm like, you know what? I bet the community would love to hear this. So here we are for you. If you're tuning in, great. My guess is that this will probably sell out.
Yeah.
I don't know when. I don't know if maybe they have just printed it into oblivion. It's so cheap for what it is that it makes me suspicious. I'm not normally that way. But geez Louise.
So as far as the Secret Lair side of it,
who cares?
I'm very meh. Exactly. This artwork doesn't do anything for me. The cards are fine enough. I think Send Triplets is probably the coolest one out of the lot that I don't have. That I think would be
Phage is your big one. Phage is the big one in here. But I mean, it's a $20 Secret Lair. It's a $20 Secret Lair. This can be very kitschy. Mm-hmm. I kind of like. It looks like they said it's a flyer art, right?
Right. Yeah.
Like a rock flyer kind of thing. But
I guess I kind of see that. Yeah. This looks pretty metal. I could see this tacked up, outside of a Rite Aid or something.
But you're right. It's like, meh. Who cares?
What
The
does it
Arcane
for
Signet
me?
to me is more, that's
That
more
definitely
better.
looks way cooler. Yeah.
Oh, that's not the foil etched one.
No.
No, it's not. This is just like some sort of promo version, but still pretty cool looking one.
But what does
So
it
who
for
cares?
me is just it's not that you're getting the secret lair. I don't care about that. It's
It's
not
not
really
the
about getting
foil
the Arcane
signet.
Signet. It is a Brothers War draft box, a Phyrexia All-Will-Be-One draft box, and a Mystery Booster Convention booster box as well. Like, just those three, just these three items right here would be enough to do it for me as a buy on this. And just
So I'm imagining, so for our loyal listeners and people that are tuning into this, and if you're not here, sorry.
I mean,
I
270 divided by
Oof.
3, $90. So that would be $90 for each a convention, Brothers War, and Phyrexia. That
Well, okay,
alone.
let's dig into that. Let's pull up TCG Player alongside of it, right?
Yep, I got it right here.
And it's the convention edition. So if you just go to sealed product on the left there, you got to get rid of the send triplets. There we go. At the top one, right?
2021.
Oh,
there's
wait,
see that.
well, I don't know. Maybe it's down below. So it's probably the one you were on below. Who cares?
This one is 360.
Like, okay, let's go to the 2021. Let's find the cheaper version of the convention booster. I mean, like, that's what we looked at earlier. Like 364 for just the box, the one box. So try the 2021. I don't. Maybe these were excess 2021 boxes. I don't think so, but
yeah, let's see. Just sealed product action.
Hold on, up. There was one at $200, but I don't think that was. It says convention. It says convention edition 2021 booster box.
Yep.
But that one doesn't say convention. Hold on, that doesn't. It like I think that's a mislisting because unless they put convention somewhere else on the box, but the bottom one says convention edition. That one doesn't.
Yeah, there were two different versions of the mystery booster convention editions. These are the two different versions of them.
Okay.
And
so we'll even say it's $200.
Right. Even that, just that alone is freaking nuts. Like, oh, and you look at this chart, the lowest it's ever been is over $200. So it's just,
yeah, and let's see what it really is. If you scroll down, let's find out what it really is.
Showing some sales prices here, but
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Let's go down. So
minimum.
Realistically, it's $215 is the absolute cheapest you're going to get it, but most of them are around that $225, right? And that's just real.
Yeah.
So
if you want to get it from a reputable store, you're going at least $230 plus, and then you throw in
it has mana. You're correct. You're correct, Stefan. It does have Mana Crypt in it. It's got. I can tell you for sure, it's got Demonic Tutor in it because I pulled it in Vegas. It's got Elish Norn in it because I pulled that. It's got Font of Mythos in it. I pulled that. And then
it's also got the playtest cards, like the real broken stuff, like the Slivdrazi Monstrosity, just Sliv Mizzet. These crazy cards that I don't know if you've ever seen one of these in person. I did a pack opening of one of these before, and it is so startling when you open one of these because it's printed like this, like it's over a card. It's super fun.
And I'm not trying to understand. We're not trying to hype things. This was like one of those things that kind of just caught us off guard. We're like, we should go live with this for our audience. At least make
this is ridiculous. One with death, one black. You lose the game. What the?
Yeah, these are crazy. But for some reason, you're not showing all the cards because I guarantee you that the Elish Norn is more than these, and I guarantee like something you've got that's like not like I think this is just the exclusives. So if you just do, if you just go look at what's in the box, like Mana Crypt is definitely going to be more than any of those.
That's
somebody did
where
pull
it's going to
be
extra difficult to find these ones.
So if you just like if you just go over to the left, you can sort. So there's a mystery booster one at 180 right in the middle, but you can go to the if you go over to the left. Oh wow, you didn't even have to do that, but that's okay. If you do Magic the Gathering, I don't think you have Magic the Gathering there.
Mystery
And then if you scroll down, the next in the set and down, and then type in, no. Okay, fine enough. Right. So as you see, it's got, it's got Lotus Petals, it's got Elish Norn, it's got Rhystic Study,
Demonic Tutor,
Demonic Tutor, Recruiter of the Guard. I mean,
good old Expropriate. Yeah, that's a solid one. Torment of Hailfire. Yeah, all sorts of solids. And then you also have cards that are just like not real cards too, but made by Wizards. Like, this is just
I mean, I would recommend keeping it sealed, to be quite frank, because it's a super large set, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, in my draft, I pulled both an Elish Norn and a Demonic Tutor and a Fauna Mythos, and all three of those are in the like top 15 cards there. And that's just going to be atypical. Well, if you need a Lotus Petal, then what do you mean you need a Lotus Petal again? Because I might be able to hook you up with an OG Lotus Petal.
Oh, Alahamaret's Archive.
Dude, there's just so many great effing cards in this set. I don't even, Bloom Tender. I mean, just, Carpet of Flowers. Just like, the set is juiced. I'm not saying buy this to crack it, but at $89 or $90 for the box, it's not the worst thing you could ever do.
Craziness.
It is nutty. And if you're listening, congratulations. You found the golden ticket. I'd imagine that this can't last long.
No, that's like I was talking to Bob before we started the stream. I was waiting for a buddy to get back to me so I could have this product shipped to a physical address. I live in an upstairs apartment kind of thing, but every once in a while I get stuff to my house here, so I'm gonna risk it. I went for it. I risked the biscuit. I spent the $288.19 to get this incredible deal. I just don't understand why this is the price.
I don't either. So if any of you have any clue why these are this price, let us know in the comments. Let us have it, both barrels. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
for sure.
I'm perplexed and I don't get it. And I certainly had no intention of purchasing it. I didn't even look at the secret layer. Like I said, it was, props to Brody from Alfonso Investments, because I was just, casually listening to him in the background, and I'm like, oh, I think we need to make a bigger deal out of this. I think we need to let the community know. I guess we'll spoil something. Should we tell them about what's it? So maybe I won't. I'll just give you a teaser for Saturday's pre-recorded episode, because I don't know if I'll be able to make the premiere, but there's going to be another product that we were ahead of the curve on.
Oh yeah, we already
made the show is no longer available. I'm just going to say that.
Like, we were ahead of the curve.
And tune into the show, because I tell you now, if I thought you guys could get your hands on it, but it's no longer available. Another whoopsie pricing, and this pricing it has me. I'm caught flat-footed. I don't know what to say, folks. This is a bizarre price to me.
It makes no sense.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
Well,
I don't know. What do you think, Stefan? I mean, this is just eek.
It's like when
you could buy and flip it right away.
When we were breaking down the price for the product that we were evaluating with Anthony, Wizards is doing some weird shit with their pricing, and I am 100% behind taking advantage of it. Like, this is the part of Magic that, like, at this point, I'm really enthralled by. If they're going to keep offering up Mistake after incorrect item, after wrongly produced box value. Yeah, 100%. Like, I am wicked fucking behind this. It feels like when I was opening Zendikar draft boxes so I could sell the box topper for $50 and have 36 packs to make $50 on. Like, it feels like those days again. I think we found free tendies.
Well, but the difference on these free tendies is that I'd imagine that this won't last. Like, as soon as somebody bigger in the community points this out, I have a feeling these are going to go. I mean, I don't know how big the supply is. I thought that Phyrexia all will be one sold pretty well, and from what I heard, so did Brothers War, right? Now the mystery boosters, it's hard to say because that was the whole I don't know what word I'm allowed to say. The whole pandemic era.
And, you can say whatever. Just don't say the C word.
Well, but that's what I was saying.
No, the other C word. The one that
I don't know what C word you're talking about. At any rate,
the one you would never say in public, anyways. Whatever. You could say fuck, shit, and crap, all that stuff. Like, I'm fine with that.
All right,
like, it was a corona pandemic. It was a worldwide virus. Shit is what shit is. I don't know why people.
I have a feeling that's why those convention boxes, were around in surplus.
Yeah.
And they're trying to do something with them, but it's like they left some mentally deficient person. I don't know what the correct term is to use that. Sorry, whoever I just offended.
You can say idiot.
Somebody. That is in charge of doing some of their pricing. Like, I don't know, like a dartboard from a drunk man.
Honestly, it's like the way Rhode Island fills potholes. They're just spinning a big roulette wheel. Like, whatever they land on.
Put that price
cool.
on it.
Yeah, they're like $100. Sure, this is the price of a box. Oh,
it's like
$400. Yeah,
it's like, I love you, Mom, but it's like my mom did their pricing for them.
Yeah, honestly,
Mom, I don't know, $100. Okay, there you go.
Right, that's their thing. Is their price is now between $20 and $400 a box. Like, if you want to spend $20 on a starter item, it's like they don't sell single packs.
Wizards, but that's the most baffling thing, right? Is it what is marking this era upcoming is the exceedingly jacked up prices on their product. Would you not agree?
Oh, like, dude, Commander decks coming out at
Masters is so out of my desire. I don't care what's in the box.
Yeah.
This is 3 boxes, folks. I mean, 3 boxes. One of them is essentially a chaos draft, right?
Yeah, I love that was the thing.
It's
like,
a chaos draft.
I loved opening I only had gotten one convention booster because they were like $15 a piece. Card Kingdom's always high on their pricing, but those things are real interesting to open. Every card is out of order. Every card is from random sets all through Magic's history. It is legit chaos and absolutely great because of that. I would fucking love to do that as a draft.
I did do that. Matt and I both did this as a draft in Vegas because, dude, I feel bad for the Black Lotus Pass people that went to Philly because apparently that was not such a great experience from what I'm hearing. I heard that they got
Cosmic, that's not a bad idea, giving away the secret lair, because I do not care about those cards.
Oh, I don't care about them either. But at any rate, we got to draft with, do you know who Elaine Chase is?
Oh, the name sounds
very
familiar.
Nice lady. Really liked her. She's a big wig over at WotC. She was actually at Matt's table when they were drafting. She's one of the ones that announced Magic 30. She was sitting there with Mark Rosewater. The big haired lady. Very, very pleasant, very personable. I really, a lot of respect for her. And then Aaron Forsyth was at my table. And yeah, whatever with him. I would much rather be drafting with Elaine. She seemed like a much more fun person. At any rate, so here's what happened, right? So my very first pack, Elish Norn. I'm like, well, I think I need to take that one.
Yeah.
Right? My second pack, Mirror Entity. So in white, and if you don't know Mirror Entity in a draft situation, that is a baller card.
Yeah,
super strong, right?
Very effective. Yeah.
And the next pack that gets handed to me has the demonic tutor in it. Like
Ugh.
the dude drafted, and he just didn't even look at the uncommons and handed it
Well,
to me.
so
I'm like,
that's one of the extra fun
What?
things about, because of the way they insert cards in that product, they're just willy-nilly. It's like if a random kid was just throwing shit in a pack. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, for sure. It's definitely easy in a more hectic environment to get passed off good cards out of that.
Well, he just rare drafted. Like he even showed me the rare that he took. It was like a 50-cent rare, and he just took it because it was a rare. Didn't even look at the uncommons, right? I'm like, okay. I think I also got. I mean, and now they've absolutely. I think he means, are we coming? I guess that's autocorrect.
Oh,
But I got a Mishra's Bauble out of that draft. I mean, it was just nutty, the draft that I got. And I was crushing people with the deck that I built. At any rate, no, I'm afraid I won't be going to Vegas in September, not because I don't want to, but we're doing Gen Con in August. So that's going to be just a little bit too
I actually got to
tight.
get a hold of Matt. I got to send him some money for the rooms he booked. Well, the room he booked.
So yeah, I mean, we'll be in Indianapolis at the beginning of August, and that
man.
we're not that big of internet celebrities in the Magic world that we could just be jet setting everywhere.
That was one of the fun things. Talking about some behind the scenes stuff of like we've had a lot of discussions about the Commander Raids format and where we want it to go and stuff. And Bob was like, Pat, what do you want to get out of it? And I think almost verbatim, my answer was, I just want to be able to be like big enough where they're going to invite us to like conventions and stuff. Like, I just want to go to like events and just talk to people about the games that we're playing and how we're thinking about doing it. Like, I'm super jealous of that side of what Gavin gets to do. I like that he's that part of it, and Sheldon has to deal with all the heat. What up, Johnny?
So, Johnny, in case you haven't, actually, it's hot news chat. This is a completely unplanned, impromptu. This is a big sort of news flash. We were trying to make sense of this secret lair that Brody Alfonso mentioned in his live chat just like a couple hours ago, and it made me like stop what the hell I was doing and go, wait, what? And look into it. So in short, you're getting a mystery booster convention edition booster box, a Phyrexia All Will Be One draft booster box, a Brothers War draft booster box, a secret lair. Don't know what the secret card is. It's got Phage in it. Very meh. Who gives a crap? Secret lair, a foil arcane signet. All of it for $270. That makes each, like, if you don't even count the signet and the secret lair, that makes each draft booster box $90.
Yeah,
like
that. What? Yeah, and like to say draft includes 2 regular ass draft booster boxes, but then a convention mystery,
which is like, at the cheapest right now, $200. Right? That's exactly. We both had that sort of reaction. I'm like, should we go live with this? That's it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's. So you're here. You're hearing about it. And the reason I really wanted to go live with it for our audience, for those loyal followers that thank you, Johnny, for showing up, and Stefan. Hey,
for real.
Newsflash. Like, I don't want to buy Magic right now. I'm very much against buying Magic product right now.
Yeah.
I immediately went out and bought one of these even before we went live because I'm like, I don't want to miss out. I'll tell everybody after I buy mine. But
and that was the discussion that we had on another product that you'll see reviewed this Saturday. Was that
it's already off the market at the price, at least the price that we purchased it at.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
So I was saying to Bob, as much as I don't want to buy into Magic, I do want to get a good deal. When I see value, I want to jump on it and make sure that I'm getting ahead on it. And with this, it doesn't feel as though I'm just buying in for hype's sake. I'm buying in for pure straight fucking
and
value.
It's not like it's not like it's Baldur's Gate plus Streets of New Capenna and Crimson Vow. It's not like 3 crappy draft boxes. It's like, holy shit, these are actually pretty solid products. So, zombie, if you're just catching up, we're just going to keep repeating it. And then as people trickle in, I don't know how long we're going to stay live. I'm going to get going when my food gets here. But we want, this is hot news flash, so I'm just going to sum it up. TLDR is that, yes, the Rock Band Flyer style secret lair. It's okay. But Zombie, it's basically you're getting a convention edition mystery booster box plus a Brothers Wars booster box plus a Phyrexia, all will be one, plus other shit. Who gives a crap? For $270. That's $90 per draft box. And that includes a $200, roughly, the cheapest you can get a mystery booster convention draft box for. What? It's like 50% off. Like if you sum all this stuff up.
Do the thing. I did the thing. Yeah, I did the thing. This is how DJ does it.
But you have the wrong price. You have $279.
Oh Jesus! It's even cheaper than that, Bob.
It's $269. It giggity. It is nasty. Like I was listening, like I said, I was listening to Brody's show, and he at the tail end of him going through, like he was painfully going through all of these secret lair cards. And do you like them? Do you like the art? Looking at the value of them. And at the tail end, in the last like 3 minutes, he's like, "Oh yeah, and you get 3 booster boxes for $270." I'm like, "Wait, what?
What?" Yeah.
I think I stopped doing what I was doing, went and looked. I'm like, "What, Pat? What am I missing here, buddy?" And he's like, "I don't know."
Yeah, like I'm sitting here, I'm drinking my beer, and I'm like trying to figure out these numbers. It's like, no, this is fucked. Like somebody's done something incorrect. Like, okay, cool.
I don't know if they have the wrong price up there and they're going to correct it, or they're just desperate for crack money. I don't know what the hell.
If you threw an extra $100 on it, it would feel.
I would slow down.
Right, it would feel like appropriately priced. $369. You get 3 draft boxes and
still be a good deal.
Right, like that's really fair. I don't know if I'd buy it at $369, but that would be. It would make me questionable enough on that.
Well, they can't price it at, like I think what they've done like generally in the past is somewhere around $50 below like retail value.
MSRP,
this is way below that. Like way below.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely, John.
And I'm like, it's funny.
So that's one of the few Magic stories I have from back when I was playing in high school. I was a very average player, didn't know that the internet held Magic the Gathering information, none of that stuff, which is where the story goes. I had a foil Phage the Untouchable. I ended up trading for like a shitload of lands and I think a bunch of Prodigal Sorcerers. Yeah, that's it. That's the whole story. I still keep in touch with the guy and he's like, "Nah, man, this is a prized piece of my collection. I can't believe I have something like this." And
I opened a line. I remember the card I actually got out of one of the 3 rares I got out of the Mirage starter box that I opened. Like that's the only thing I opened from Mirage back in the day. Maybe a couple of loose packs, but I know I had a Mirage starter deck, and I opened a Lion's Eye Diamond, and I remember being pissed off. I don't know if I traded it. I know I traded it for just some garbage. Like, who knows? Maybe like a Crater Hellion or something. I don't think people would have even traded for a Crater Hellion back then. It was some garbage. You know what I mean? Like, who the hell knows what I traded it for? I don't know. I know it was probably I traded it for like $1 card. Right?
Oh, that's nice, Cosmic.
What's that?
Gave his OG foil Phage to a friend.
Oh, nice.
I mean, this is just so fucked. Like this.
Somebody in the audience, please explain what we're missing.
Tell me what I'm missing. Like, does it say it's just the empty boxes?
Just the wrappers.
Is that the trick? Is it a Phyrexia all will be on booster box, not including packs? Like that would be a terrible deal. Product not to scale, foil effect simulated card images, for example, only see product packaging or page for details. The fuck out of here. Holy shit. Of course those are not to scale.
Well, I'm wondering if maybe that's what we're missing. These are all the world's tiniest deck editions of all these boxes.
Dude, you know how like how much more value that would be if they were like quarter-sized mystery booster boxes.
I don't know, man. I'm really trying to wrap my head around like with their overpricing scheme. Like, why? It's like you know what this smacks of? This is like the guy who's been, buying all of his Magic boxes and shit on credit card and has a payment due at the end of the month.
Oh, right. Yeah. It's like, oh,
They
yeah.
have some
You've been
really
asking
weird
for your
verbiage,
drugs
by
on
the
front
way.
for too long. Yeah.
After you purchase this, it has some very weird verbiage. I don't know if you can you go through like the purchase process without actually, doing the commit. I think it was after I bought it. It said this is like a timed delivery product. It was a very new verbiage. Like timed to deliver. You know what I mean? Like it was a very, very strange.
This store is operated by Scale Fast. Interesting.
Yeah, I think they switched that up. All right. So is there anything else
Oh,
we
you
can
can only
click
order
on?
3 at a time. That's
No, I
interesting.
ordered one.
No, it
Oh, you
says,
mean Max?
yeah,
Max.
yeah,
Oh, gotcha.
yeah. Shit, man.
Damn it. I
If I
wish I
had
could
the
show
money,
you that page. It's verbiage I've never heard before, but it was like some kind of damn, it's on my computer upstairs too. Um,
whoa.
time to
Oh, this
deliver
is
what?
international orders may experience longer shipping times and or be subject to custom fees.
Oh yeah, but that's
They
nothing new.
can't ship international.
Well, it's not that they can't. It's
No, they have Wizards has an agreement that they will not ship international sealed boxes.
an agreement with whom?
I believe it's the customs department. They'll only sell it to distributors.
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe it goes through a distributor. I don't know.
Weird. Yeah, no,
But
I mean, I
there's
don't
a
give a
very
shit.
weird like I don't know, is there
I'd
like a
have to enter in some
review?
information.
Damn it. But there's like a very weird verbiage that they used. Like this is note that this is a timed to deliver. Like just it was so weird, right? I was like, what the hell does that mean? I had to like read it and I still didn't understand it after I read it. I'm trying to go back and look at my order. Maybe it's got it on that. All right. So my email thing says, thank you for your purchase. Note that you have not been charged. We'll notify you this, blah, blah, blah. Your order estimated to ship on April 7th. Please allow up to 2 weeks for fulfillment operatings to complete. I can look at the status page here. Maybe it's got it on there.
Oh, here we go.
No.
Standard shipping. Availability is limited. Your order is only confirmed upon purchase. Order attempts to circumvent quantity limits are subject to cancellation. Billing may be delayed.
No. It was a very new type of thing that I've never heard of. They only have October Super Drop, that festival and a drop. This is, I believe, the Minneapolis Super festival in a box. Shit, I don't know, guys, but it was some very weird verbiage that they said. I'll see if I can't find it, and perhaps share that with you at another date. But it was like timed. What did they say? Time to demand, something like that. It was like what? It was like print to demand. This is like delivered to demand or something, or it was some very, very weird. Like that's a new term.
I'll be honest. This is the only reason why I know that there are secret layers going on right now. Besides this Lisa Frank edition, this is fucking mind blowing, Bob. This 1990s binder experience. I don't care whatsoever for any of these cards, but this is adorable as all get out. Look at that little kitty cat. Like, do you see this dog? Like this dog and this kitty cat?
That's Ren and Siri.
I know. It's so cute. They are inseparable friends. Like,
well, they should have had them stitched together then, like Frankenstein.
This tickles me in a weird way. I didn't know I could be this innocent.
So yeah, Solar God, if you're just catching up and you haven't heard of it,
well,
I was listening in on Brody Alfonso on Alfonso Investments, going through his review of this Festival in a Box, Minneapolis 2023. And I was listening to it for an hour, kind of half-ass participating. And then when he got to the end, because I didn't read it, 3 booster boxes in here. One of them being the convention edition, 1 Brothers War, 1 Phyrexia, all will be 1. Don't really give a shit about the Secret Lair or the Arcane Signet. 3 booster boxes for $269.99.
And one of those booster boxes, like, I don't know how to classify convention edition because it's at least the equivalency of a set booster box plus, right? Like that's the only way I can think of it, because with your set, you're getting a list. Spot.
Right? Solar God, now you're getting it. Like, I was like, wait, what? So I called Pat immediately.
I can't see the comment.
What am I missing? And we're really going through it on Facebook, and Pat and I were jabbering for about 5 or 10 minutes. I'm like, you know what? Let's go live. Let's share this with the community after we make our orders, of course. And let our audience at least know, holy shit. Like, I don't know if this has been, because Alphonse, Brody just kind of nonchalantly mentioned it very casually at the end of his thing. Not like, holy fuck, I'm going out and ordering this right now. I get $90 a box. For one of those being a $200 box, I'm going to say every one of these is over a $200 box.
That's the thing. Is like when we're looking at the TCG player on the 2 different versions of convention booster boxes that they've put out, one seems to be super high priced at like $370. The other is like $220. So the cheapest of 2 options, always, of course, erring on the side of Wizards is trying to fuck me because they're a company and they want more money. So erring on the side of caution, the cheapest of those 2 boxes is $200. Well, you add in 2 more draft boxes,
but here's
even at nowadays prices.
Here's what I want to point out. Like, when we look, can we go back to that image?
Yeah.
Now that we've and I don't know how much longer we're going to continue to broadcast here. Probably not too terribly much longer.
Do it right up until 8 o'clock.
Cover some details. So I want you to look specifically at the lid of the one that's $200. Like, that's where I want to go with this. So now here's conspiracy.
Do I get a better image down here anywhere?
No. Well, I want you to. Well, but you can see it right there. Actually, you can see it right there. No, the box top.
Just yeah.
All right, you see that right there. When you fold it up like that, look under the word booster. Right. You see where it says convention edition under booster,
and this angle. That is honestly a telltale sign as well. This angle and the word convention edition.
Now let's go back and look at what we were looking at. There we go. Timed box to demand item. There we go. That's it. Thank you, Brian Giles. Way to go.
Hey, my man.
Well, you say it's the cheap one, but let's take a look at the top of the 2 boxes that they have, and maybe they have bad images, who knows, on TCG Player. But let's look at the difference between both boxes. To me, wait, let's go back to, hold on, let me look at that image again, because I think one of them has like MTG on the top of the box. Oh, we can't see it because they folded it. But the one that's cheap doesn't say convention edition underneath booster, as far as I can see on TCG Player.
Nope. The image does not have any additional printing underneath the word booster, but it does have this angle to it, which is interesting because when we go to the other mystery convention booster product, it does not have an angle cut out, but does include the words convention edition. So my speculation on this, just Pat tinfoil hat theory here, this is a new version. That's my thought on this. Is it's not the
I guess so. They're probably not going to sell the one that's more expensive that has a Therese Nielsen art in it.
No, what I think this is a new conglomeration of cards.
Possibly. That they just made a new thing. Who knows? But let's just say that these things are definitely worth more than $90 a box in aggregate.
Woo! To say the bare fucking least. Yeah.
So, thank you. Everybody can reach out to Mr. Brody Alfonso for, making me aware of it. And then hey, telephone tag, call Pat. And I'm like, hey, do you want to go live and tell people about this before it sells out? I don't know if it will sell out. I don't want to FOMO you guys that much, right? Because it may not sell out. Maybe they got 100,000
I do.
boxes.
Bob, this is going to sell right out. This shit is insane. If you don't buy it now, you won't have an opportunity later. Get
This
your
is not
cards,
financial
get
advice.
your checks. No, it's honestly, I don't think this will last. It's eerily
Yeah.
similar to a
I would
conversation we
imagine it
had on
won't last.
Tuesday.
I was like, "Whoop, I'm buying mine while I can lock it in," because am I really gonna cry about getting, draft boxes at $90 a piece? No, I really loved the convention edition when I did get to draft it. I still have mine sealed from Vegas, sitting on the shelf. No intention of selling that Joker. I intend to crack that at some special later date, and I'm gonna do the same damn thing with that one. I'm probably gonna open that draft box right there, and I'll just put
Yeah.
the Brothers War just sitting on my shelf.
I've
I
already
intend
got
to
a
probably
Brothers
buy a case
War.
from Rudy.
I've got a Brothers
I have
War.
the set
Yeah.
boxes for that. I don't have a draft box, so that one's gonna be on my shelf for sure.
It would be nice, but at the same time, like, I think I might actually just draft with that.
What's that? The Brothers War?
Brothers War. Yeah. Me and my buddy did a
I'm not
pre-release
telling people
at my
what to, I'm not
apartment.
even telling you guys to buy it. I'm making you guys aware, right? Like, especially in an era where
Right.
they announced
Right.
400.
That
What is the going rate right now on the set
Hey, what up,
boxes?
DJ?
What is the set
In
box price for Commander Masters right now? So would you rather? Let's play a
Whoa,
would you rather
I
game
love
right
this
now.
game. Bob and I have been fucking around with this game behind the scenes. We're trying to figure out how to get this out. We're probably going to do that as a segment. Because honestly, what would you rather buy? Do you want to go Magic the Gathering? Are you looking to get yourself a Commander Masters product? Do you want to get 500? Fuck me. Do you want to spend? No. Let's not even do that. Let's not even fucking do that. For equivalency's sake, $272. That's way closer, and it's super not equitable. $272 for 4 packs of Commander Masters Collector, or for almost the exact same price for $3 less. Let's say for $3 less, you can get 2 draft boxes, a mystery convention, a foil secret lair, and a special only release arcane signet from this. The fuck out of here.
Right? Like, well, and let's put it in other terms, right? So what is the cost of 2 of these? $540?
I'm not smart, but I do know that I have a calculator. 270 times 2, 540.
All right. So $540 to get 6 draft boxes, 2 secret layers, 2 arcane signets.
Oh my god.
Or for $36 less, you could get 1 set box of Commander Masters. 1.
Or you can get the festival in a box and all 4 commander decks. Probably, right? Oh, 370.
Oh,
no,
Jesus,
that's still that's almost that's not too far off. Jesus, I hate that that's not too far off. Oh fuck. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. I'm like angry about it.
Like, what? You talking about Commander Masters, or that they just
both
cut the other price? And like, it's confusing. At a minimum, I think everybody has to admit
that I think that
their signals are this is Ghostbusters. Their streams are crossed here. Their pricing doesn't make sense.
I'm angry at the pricing of Commander Masters, and I am.
You know what? Please highlight Solar God.
Like,
can you highlight Solar God's comment there? Because I think that is almost exactly how I opened the conversation with Pat. Like, literally, when I first, I was like, son of a bitch, I keep trying not to spend money on Magic because I'm very skeptical about it right now. But holy shit, if I didn't just buy more. It doesn't even really matter that they printed a ton of it, and it doesn't matter. Like, $90 a box, folks. And I'm not talking about $90 because you open 45,000 packs. Love you, Lance, but I mean, you get like different deals. It's a different perspective. The average person out there is paying over $100 for a box right now. The average. Well, I mean,
I think this is a good time with Rudy, how he's currently doing this whole marketing campaign about join my fucking Patreon. You can get $89 draft boxes. Yeah, does one of them include the mystery convention? Because that's the pricing you're getting here. Don't get me wrong. Taxes and shipping, $89 shipped versus your $90 plus taxes and shipping. I paid $288.
No, you can. All right. So to get to the chat here.
Oh,
No,
we're
I
not
love Lance.
disagreeing with
Please.
you, man.
And if you guys don't know Lance, well, I don't know how the hell you found us. He's
Oh,
much bigger than
Jesus.
us. Go check his shit out. I mean, he has the best game in town, in my opinion, for what he does. Great time. And is way knowledgeable, way more knowledgeable than probably 99% of anybody who opens anything in the Magic
deal.
environment. But
Under $300 is a fucking crazy deal. That's under $300 is less than $100 a box for Brothers War, Pawbo. I said it, Bob, and Mystery Convention. Not even to include a secret lair. I don't care for. It's very arbitrary.
well, let's just say that
And-
the secret layer plus the arcane signet worth at least $40. I think that's fair enough to say.
Yeah.
Fair, like,
I
just
mean-
I'm not even gonna go 50. I'll say $40. So
Oh,
subtract
yeah.
40
No,
bucks.
and this was a conversation I was having with Bob a little bit on the side. Why doesn't Wizards just sell
I'll get to that in a
single
second,
packs?
DJ. No, so I'm not trying to create hype. I mean, I am hype. This is
I am.
legit
I am.
reaction from
I'm
me
doing
and
it.
Pat.
I'm
Like,
hype man.
fuck. Like, what? Like, literally, when I'm going, what? That makes no sense. Like, the product, catch our show on Saturday because we
Oh,
found
yeah.
another product that was like,
Yeah.
oh, what? It's not as good as this, though. It's definitely not as good as this.
I
But
don't know,
it was
dude.
still
Well, so
good.
because
It's
I was
good. It's
I was
juicy.
able to I ordered a case
So did I.
of it
We
like
literally in the middle of recording a show with a guest, fantastic
with the
guest.
guest,
I'm like,
with the guest.
oh fuck me, hold on. You'll see it on the show. Like, I was like, hold on, stop. I'm going to order it right now. I literally in the middle of recording with a guest went out and ordered it. So check that out
Yeah,
on
and he did the
Saturday. It's
same.
another one of these kind of what the fuck deals.
Yeah.
But DJ, they are allowing you to defer. So
Yep.
yeah.
It is not
Oh, there he
Yeah.
is. There he is. Don't. Well, oh, okay. So there's box analysis. Yeah. What the shit? Oh, what Solar God, that's a very interesting
dude.
question. So
It's
now, hold on.
so
He's saying
nuts.
usually, not what can you. So I'll give you my story from Vegas, and then I want to temper that. Actually, how about we tell you first that there are 1,400 plus cards in the set. So your likelihood of hitting anything specifically that you want is super low. Hold on, Stefan. That's now somebody that in Vegas, they had a draft with us. I got to draft with Aaron Forsyth, and Matt got to draft with Elaine Chase. It was a fantastic fucking time. Love this
The
set. It's like a
main
chaos
set-
draft in a box.
The main set
But,
includes
yeah.
almost 1,700 cards.
I think they cut a lot of that out, and I think it's down to like 1,400 and something.
Oh
I think I don't know.
my
I could be wrong,
goodness.
but
It's
it's
like-
huge, right? So your
Oh,
chances
yeah.
of hitting any one thing you want in the box are stupid low. But I did on my very first pack open up an Elish Norn. On the second pack, I got a mirror entity, and a dude in the draft handed me a demonic tutor, which is like a $35 card. So it's
Well, this is such a weird breakdown. Previously, each convention pack contained 2 common or uncommons of each color, a multicolored common or uncommon, a common or uncommon artifact land, a special slot, a rare mythic with an M15 frame, and a pre-M15 card. And so one of the things I found when I went through the single pack I had gotten of a convention, every card is worth looking at. Just every single card.
Every
It is
pack
a
does
phenomenal
have those.
experience.
I think every pack has those test cards in them.
All the
But
convention
I mean, it's a
cards
fun,
do.
fun product. I
Yeah.
highly recommend that if you get this and intend to crack it, don't do it for the value because you could end up with like a complete dud box easily because it's just such a big set. Draft with this Joker. This is one of the best sets I think ever. That convention edition to draft with. It's amazing. It is, it's like it's literally WotC making a chaos draft in a box. This is the closest thing they have to that.
It's just
It is crazy because it's even better than chaos draft, right? Because chaos draft, you usually get a pack of I don't know if I even still have it down here, like M13, and then I think I took it upstairs, and then you get like a Urza Saga pack or some shit. But all the cards in that pack are from that set. In a convention edition, it's like just whee! Like there's 1,600 possible cards that could be in a pack, right? And it's like, holy
spin
shit,
the fucking wheel.
That's craziness. It's true.
Yeah, Lance has got some stats for us. He's listing out mystery is about 1,100 cards, which is what, about 3 sets worth of different variations. Not even variations, 3 sets worth of original cards. Or cards.
So Zombie, there was a guy at a different table at the I think at the table Matt drafted at. A guy did pull the Mana Crypt, and everybody's like, "Oh!" And the guy that drafted that pack with the Demonic Tutor in it, he showed me what he pulled. I remember it was like some 50-cent card, maybe. He was just rare drafting, didn't even look at the uncommons. Like I literally, when I came across, I was thumbing through the pack, and I just looked at him and I said, "Do I owe you a drink? Like, thank you." I think it literally just said, "Thank you, so I owe you a drink." Like,
I've got to say, this is probably the most excited I've been about buying a Magic product since Tuesday.
Which is crazy because we've been talking about how I'm not engaging with Magic much this year at all. Holy shit! But I mean, to be fair, the one from Tuesday really had nothing. I think it was just mispricing, and catch our show with MTG box analysis on Saturday. It'll be fun to watch, and you'll know it when you see it. By the way, Anthony, I don't know if you saw, but I went back and checked because I was trying to share a deal with a friend of mine.
They're not.
It's out of here. It's not available anymore. So
you can't buy it for that price. That was
at least the things I'm dealing with in the future. Who knows? But so watch the show, and maybe they'll put it back up again at that pricing.
If they do, because honestly,
I might buy more. I literally might buy more.
About what I want to do with. So I've pre-ordered one of these convention boxes already. I got that, on lock. What am I going to do with it? That's my wonder. And somebody had a great comment in the section here. Cosmic, why don't I give away the secret lair? That's a freaking great idea. What do I do with the Arcane Signet? I've got a whole mess load of them. I should give that away. Now, do I turn profit on the boxes and then just buy a whole bunch of Lorcana? Let me know now in the comment section. Tell me what you would do if you had the ability to get these boxes for such a low price. Do you open them? Do you keep them sealed like a smart investor collector? Or do you go all wild with it and try and make some money? I don't know. But what I do know is, for me, my financial advice to Pat the Pauper is, damn, that was a good buy. High five. Thanks, Bob.
Don't thank me. Thank Brody Alfonso. Everybody that is not currently subscribed, and if you're grateful for this information or even find it interesting, please go. This is not a shill, but it's like, hey, credit where credit's due, folks. Go over, give Brody Alfonso Investments, give him a subscribe, right? Check out the live stream. Like, you can just see it at the end of it. It's he's the one that like flipped this rock over. I don't think he intended to, but it doesn't matter. He turned us onto it. And if any of you are buying it from this, go check him out. Give him a like. He's a good dude, has a very early morning show. I check into most every morning. It's a good show. And he deserves, he's an interesting guy, fun guy. Met him in person in Vegas, had an absolute ball with him. Just a wonderful human being. So go give him a like, give him a subscribe if you so wish. Turn on the notification, because it was his notification with me just bumbling around in the background that found this deal. So good on you there, Brody, and thanks again. So this is absolutely nuts. So yeah, if you haven't got it,
go get it.
I feel like it's only a matter of time that this thing's going to sell through, I would imagine. I'm certainly way more interested in this deal rather than honestly, if I had to choose this deal or the 4 commander decks from Commander Masters, like if it was this or that,
that's a dick move.
I am a dick, but I would probably take this.
No, that's honestly some of the tough stuff that I think we should start getting.
I'm saying
into
some people are going to have to make that decision. Do I buy
right
the commander decks from Commander Masters, or do I get this?
Like we talked about earlier, the legality and fiscal responsibilities of being a YouTube content creator. I cannot tell anybody in the comment section what they should do with their money. What I will tell you, I think for me, this is a good buy.
Yes.
What you do with your money is your money. What you will get from me is what I honestly think is a good buy for me. If you're like me, maybe, maybe it works for you, but I'm not telling you what to do for you. My financial advice is save your money, be smart with it. Don't be a twat. I was for years.
I challenge you to poke holes in this one. Like, how much cheaper do you want draft boxes to be available from WotC? Like,
fuck, people want $89 from Rudy. That's why he's getting what in the past week 100,000 views, and he's all, I got boxes for $89. Come check out my basement, Timmy. Versus WotC is the company who's selling to him. So, yeah, sure, they're getting their markup. He says he's losing money on it. It seems like it's a very, very, very good deal at $90 a box, excluding the gravy add-ons of a $30 secret layer. We didn't do that, Bob. Let's do that, Bob. What is that secret layer?
I don't know, some shit. It's got phage in it. It's got we can go ahead and look at it. It's interesting. It's kitschy. I would value the whole secret layer at around $20 to $25. No, you have to go down. It's not one of these that are available. This is the one from Minnesota, right?
Whoa, so you're telling me that
it's only going to be available at Minneapolis or in this festival in a box.
So
this is going to be
you can't even buy it. Huh. Well, that's interesting. So it's like for $90 a box, you're already getting a good deal. And then they're giving you something that is literally unpriceable or priceless, I guess you'd say at this point. Yeah, I guess for me, it's good financial buy-in. I'm in for it, Bob.
Yeah, I mean, I would price it to legit price these things out. I think you probably got like, I don't know, I'm gonna say $30 in a secret layer and $10 for the arcane signet. That's how I would price that, right?
Well,
not many secret layers go like to that $20.
So that's the thing is, it's a $40 secret layer because it's foil. Even the cheap ones, the cheapest you'll ever get is $30 for a secret layer, right? You foil it up for an extra
$29.99 for the non-foils, sure.
Yeah,
and that's what I was saying. I'm being sort of negative.
So with those cards, you're getting Send triplets. You get Phage the Untouchable. You also get Layla, Artful Provocateur, and Yisan, Wandering Bard.
Yeah, no idea on those last two. Whatever.
Yes,
but Send triplets is very playable. At least
I guess that's the mood you got me in, Bob. I came in, I was freaking floating on tens, having a good time. Great day at work. Absolutely angry at Commander Master's pricing. Fucking unsettling to think about before I go to bed. And then you got me on a great deal here. Like,
it's not me. I just brought it to your attention.
I absolutely blame you. Everybody let me know down in the section. This is Bob's
hashtag
fault.
Blame Bob.
Hashtag Bob's fault. Yeah, let's get that trending.
For all of you guys. It's all going to zero. You're all going to lose money. So I'm not familiar. I haven't seen ZL. Is that Zip 184 ZLP? My eyes are bad.
I'll be honest. I have no idea who that is. But
but we're talking about the deal that's currently out there. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's not anymore, but hopefully, I hope, and I think it will be for a little bit, because I'm not seeing. Here's the thing. I'm not seeing like creator after creator popping up with like hot video $90 boxes.
Somebody had mentioned that my nemesis, the bus riding drunk, had mentioned something in one of his hype videos about it. So I think only nobodies or no one really know about it. Holy shit. It's Brett? You fuck. I am absolutely surprised and would love to give you a big awkward hug.
Okay.
No, it's one of my actual real life friends.
Oh, there you go. So Brett, like this is a good price for what you're getting, in our opinion, like a super good price. That's $90 a box, and the rest is just free. So You know,
Nice.
the mystery booster is currently $200 on TCG Player at like the lowest. So that's a lot of freeness or discountedness or whatever you
for
want to
sure,
say.
man. Yeah, it's
No idea
definitely
how the secret layer is going to do in the future, but I value it at least $30, like the floor of it.
right.
And
That's
that
one of the things is
arcane signet, $10, right?
it's
Is where
rare
I put
that sealed Magic the Gathering is ever less than its MSRP. Like Rudy's hype video today about Magic 30th losing 50%. Well, it was marked up 50%. It was marked up 100%. And then it lost 50%, which means
here's the big thing is they gave away 5 times as much. If we're following the numbers, they gave it away to LGSs. Like literally just, there you go. We're giving away 8,000, 10,000 free boxes. It'll go through. I mean, like it'll sell through at some point. Look, in my opinion, so we're going to talk about M30. First off, way too short-sighted to say anything about it now is, in my opinion, fugazi. You got to look at it in 3 years, 5 years, 10 years.
It being a bit too early to talk about it in general is that there aren't enough numbers. I mean, me and you are very friendly with both Cothern and Anthony, and it's just that you have to have spreadsheets. You have to have hundreds of different analyses to actually get a spread on these. We don't know any of that stuff. And there aren't near enough people opening these boxes to, one, give us how many people are opening them, and then also how many boxes are they opening? What are they pulling? We don't know any of that stuff. So, man,
well, for me, the thing about M30 is it's one of those products that shouldn't be opened. I don't think it was meant to be opened. It's meant to be a collectible that sits on somebody's shelf. I know that might strike a lot of you like, what? But I really do. I think this is something that you keep sealed, sitting on a shelf, and look back at it in 5 years and see where it's at. If it's not doing great, then you look at it in 7 years, and you look at it in 10 years, right? At the end of the day, we're talking about like 10,000 to 12,000 total boxes. And when we say boxes, that's not really fair because they're 4-packs. You know, it's not like a draft box.
Right.
So if you were to do a sum, and we'll even go with the 24-pack draft boxes, not the 36. You know, then divide that number by 8. Right?
How is
so
it
that's like 1,200 boxes in total were made?
That's
like, come on.
Fucked.
Well, what I'm saying is, I'm talking about in terms of numbers to try to put it in, perspective.
No, it just regular makes me angry. Like that, I'm looking at the Commander Master
divided by 6, right? So we'll say 2,000 total draft boxes made, if you want to put it in that perspective. Like, seriously, that's insanely rare. So, whatever, however you want to look at it, it's too early. It's not a product that you should be looking at, following the market for like, the ups and downs of M30. It's something that you just got to look back at in 5 years, 10 years and say, oh shit, that thing is stupid rare. Right. And then see if people like it. Forgive the hatred that's around for. I'm not trying to shill for M30. I'm saying just let's put it in real perspective. It's not a product that you're going to look at like Phyrexia that has hundreds of thousands of boxes printed to see how well it's doing. This is not, M30 is not one of those products.
Nothing similar to that in any sense. And I mean,
the closest you could look at, and would be like the Mythic Edition bundles, but there was, like 15,000 of each of those things from.
So there was a
like
secret lair that had the backwards Viscera Seer, and it was an unannounced insertion rate. Whereas with serialized cards, latter than that, and Moonshot, you'll have to back me up on this. After that secret lair with a backwards Viscera Seer, they always announce the pull rate. You could always say, hey, once a case out of these collector boxes, you'd get one of the serialized cards. If they pull any shenanigans of that nature again, and this is, you don't know what those are going to do after the fact. And I think that some of the thematic stuff to it, this being an artistic one, no idea what that's going to do. But I think some of the other secret layers actually do really well in the long term. Or should, as far as an investment.
Like, who's going to sell it off at, $10? Nobody. You just keep the damn cards. Because by the time, so
Right.
then what do you say? $20? Like, there's going to be a minimum threshold for like selling it. So
Yeah.
that's why I valued it about $30 for this. At any rate, I'm just saying, this is an insane deal, folks. In my opinion, I bought one even before we went live because I was like, oh shit, I don't want it to sell out. I don't know when it's going to sell out. Maybe it won't sell out. I don't know.
Well, so we
But
had
I'll
that
say
same
this.
issue Tuesday when we were doing this back and forth about like, oh man, you know, this is a really good buy. We need to get in on this. And so we did during our recording. And I think you, me, and Anthony are so very pleased that that now out of sale product at an incorrectly low price is no longer available. You buy it when you can buy it.
It's already out. The one that you'll catch on Saturday, at least at
Yeah.
the price that we got in it, and you'll see the price because I think we showed the numbers live on the recording. But this feels very similar to that, right?
Yeah.
Would you say that that's fair? This is one of those things.
Right.
Is like, oh, incorrectly priced.
It reminds me of what I'm doing at work with quality assurance stuff in our programming. Is if enough people aren't looking at it, you're going to lose millions of dollars in revenue. And that's what's been happening and is happening to me right here. Is they're being so aggressive with how they're doing reprints.
Yeah, this is definitely
and
aggressive.
How they're selling product in general, the normal product. They want to get Brothers War out the gate. They want to get Phyrexia All Will Be One out of their inventory. They want to liquidate everything. So for me, this is just a reflection of that, but it's such a deep discount across the board. This is, to Pat, not a passable offer.
No. Like, I can't imagine anywhere where you're going to see these draft boxes, especially an aggregate of these specific 3 ones.
And they're not
any fluff on top of it.
That was one of the things, like, you know, Bob baited me into doing the live stream with, okay, is this the shittiest one in the last year? Is this like what we opened on DJ's stream? No, Brothers War is better than that. Oh, Phyrexia All Will Be One. That's the one with all the shitty cards, right? No, it's not that one either, Bob. It's like, okay, cool. So these are 2 very solid entries out of a mixed bag of Magic set releases out of the last year. Yeah, this is probably the best shit out of the last, like, 6 months if you want to be short. This is in the top 5 out of the last year if you want to be rough about it. These are good entries. At a mystery convention, the fuck out of here.
Yeah. So at any rate, I mean, this was
and I can't tell you, Lance. I can't tell you if that's what we're talking about. I don't know. You'll have to tune in Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern.
43 complete bundles. What are you talking about? I'm missing something in comments here. $43 complete bundles. Where did you get $43 complete bundle?
See, so Bob, we're missing out on good deals too. That's one of the things. I think we need to start that type of community. Those smart Magic buyers, the people who tune in live that are watching.
I didn't know about 43. I thought I got a pretty good deal at 62 for an entire case. At $62 a piece for a full case. I did not hear about $43 complete bundles.
Shamazon had them on earlier for a little bit, eh?
What's that?
Nice. Apparently, Amazon had them for a bit. They marked down the wrong ones. Well, Lance, you are
that's you are to say about that.
You are a very attentive shopper. Knew I liked you for a reason. I thought it was the pretty smile and the sexy voice, but apparently it's your fiscal responsibility.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool, and congratulations. But here's the thing. This isn't Amazon, and I don't think this is an accidental pricing. I can't imagine that this would be up here for this amount of time at that price at an accidental pricing. Makes me a little suspicious, but at $90 a draft box, I mean, I'm willing to toss a dice, you know, like.
I mean, so for me, it's $90 for a draft box. Cool. $90 for a draft box. Still cool. $90 for a mystery convention. Finally, she licked my balls. Like, it seems like it's a very good situation with what we've going on here. And I honestly, like I said before, how is it sold out already?
No, it's not sold out. Oh, I think he's talking about. Oh, wow. So let's clear up the confusion. The bundles that Lance was talking about in chat, that sold out, mispriced immediately. The draft boxes for the Festival in a Box are not sold out, right? So let's just clarify that. So, and welcome to the audience there, hometown. Thank you so much for joining us. What was it?
Love you, buddy.
I'm old. A couple weeks ago.
Last Saturday? Yeah.
Not last Saturday, because it was just you and me last Saturday.
Saturday before. Well,
Saturday
see, that's
before.
the thing is, like, I still keep in touch with Josh. I really enjoy our conversation, and I think it'll be not too long before we start having a pretty good rotation of great guests on. That's one of the things. And DJ, I understand why you love doing the show so much, having so many incredible people stop by for phenomenal conversations, knowledgeable folks dropping some very good information on us. So you're quite the inspiration, Russ. Big ups, man.
Absolutely.
Man, Bob, just
these are still showing available, but we did notice one thing, and that's that the max order quantity is 3, right? I think they're trying to prevent those what are people calling? I don't know why people call people scalpers that go out and buy what's available. I plan to do that with Lorcana, so call me a Lorcana scalper.
Well, that was one of the things when
investable collectibles. There we go.
Big ups. When I learned about how PlayStation 5s and Xbox Series X's were air quote scalped out by bots, I wasn't angry. I was more so astonished that someone had built a technology with access to $1 million in an actual fund and just boop bought everything.
Yeah, and I mean, there is. I mean, right there on the screen, man. For those of you that haven't caught it, for those of you that just joined in, let's give you the TLDR so that you can get on to your other.
Right, this is the screenshot. Yeah.
But the Festival in the Box, Minneapolis, you're getting 3 draft boxes, and one of those is the mystery convention booster at a minimum, a $200 box right now. $90 a piece, and then you get a free arcane signet and a free secret lair along with it. So I don't know.
So shipped, it was $280 and change. Let's fucking
I mean, I don't know how you're going to beat these prices, like virtually anywhere, especially for these 3. I don't know where you can go that's a better deal than this. This feels like it's at least a 30 to 50% discount.
So what you're TCG getting. Player, what's a Brothers War draft?
There we go.
All right,
TCG player, and let's go down because those prices are a little
right.
misleading.
So
all right, so that one does include shipping. So
yep,
107 for that one. Somebody get a running total. All right, DJ, thanks for joining us. Let's literally just price out the 3 boxes here on TCG player, kind of low. One of Phyrexia all will be 1. I think they're around 120-ish. Might be 120. I can't remember, but they're around 120.
I'm gonna have to do this one the long way. Oh no, not that bad.
124. Let's see if
the draft box 108.
Okay, cool.
So
let's go see if it's but that may not be including shipping. So let's click on it and make sure that that's what that actually is. But or you can just do it. It's a quick and easy way.
108.
Cool. So 108. Cool. And then mystery.
+1. So that's 108.
Mystery convention. Mystery booster convention. Mystery convention booster box. I don't know how to say that. Mystery booster convention booster box. Not exclusives. No. Oh, no. Okay, fine. And it's not the $364 one. We'll go with the cheapest one.
We're going to say it's the lowest of the possible. And let's just make sure that we're checking out only sealed products. So we've got our boxes up at the top. Okay. We're looking at this guy right here. Let's say it's the cheapest available option. One that's actually on market.
What I think it is, honestly? I think it's the one that's next to it. I think there's actually 3 versions. I think you were right.
I think this is like
no. I think it's the one with the retail potentially.
This is new. This is new. Like this was not here earlier.
But what? Oh no, it can't be it because it doesn't. The one that they're showing doesn't have. Oh, you go back up. This is not it. This is clearly not it.
No, it doesn't have the magic logo. Words here or under.
And it doesn't have the magic logo on the tab up top. So it's got to be. But that one also has the magic on top.
Right.
I don't know, dude.
And this isn't the
Like,
2021 edition. We know it's not this. Just because
I think
this
it's
is
the one on the far
overdoable.
left.
I'm
Like,
I'm
I
just
just don't
going
think
to
you see the
use the
cutout,
price from
right?
this.
Because
Let's
because the picture that they're showing does not have the Magic logo on the tab that pops up. If you go over to the one on the look at the top of the tab. Look at the top of the tab. Top edge. No, on the top edge of the cutout. No Magic right there. No Magic. Now, maybe they have a different picture. That one has a Magic. The one on the right has a Magic logo. The one on the left, no Magic logo.
So
I don't know. But we'll
it
just go.
looks like the same packaging as this item.
It
Now,
does, and maybe they just used the wrong,
or there's a possibility they
way
are
to ship that.
introducing a new product line, another
It's
SKU.
possible.
Absolutely unbelievable idea. Magic might be making another product. Fucking bonkers.
But in any case, let's just say it's $200. Let's
price
just
it out as
kind
the
of go
cheap.
with the low
Right.
of what's possibly available.
So you
And we'll
add
say
on another $200 bill,
I think
as they
I
would
think with
say.
shipping the cheapest was $215. Like if you go,
it was plus $14.99. So we're looking at $430 worth of
and let's just
sealed
tack
box
on,
only value.
right, and let's tack on. We said $40 is fair for the secret layer plus the arcane signet.
Because the cheapest secret layer you get is $30. You throw foiling on it, it's $40. So you throw on the secret layer at $470. And if you want to count the arcane signet as just your buy some boxes of promo, arcane signet should be free.
Like this seems like it would be, I would say hell no at $470. But it's not.
You said
it's $200 cheaper, folks.
If you
I bought it right away. This was a snap buy for me. Snap buy. And not because I'm rich. And I'm in an era of like poo-pooing all over Magic and saving my money for Lorcana. This just stole money from Lorcana. If you want to put it that way.
That was one of my things. Is just that, I mean, how could I not
stole money from Lorcana?
Right?
Talk about a dichotomy. I got my Magic 30 and my Disney hat on. So there we go. Try to figure that one out, folks.
I mean,
yeah, I don't know, folks. Consider it. Go out and weigh it in your own mind. See if it's something that you're interested in and have the funds for, and think that you might want to pick some of this up. But yeah, I mean, thank you, Mr. Alfonso. Brody Alfonso Investments. Go check him out. Give him a like. Give him a subscribe. He's the guy that turned me on to this, at least. I don't care if Perp had it earlier. I tend to intentionally avoid watching Perp videos at this point. Don't care for his personality, quite frankly.
No, I've unsubscribed and I made sure to hide all their videos. I'm really good about tailing my social media experience. When I go on Instagram, it's definitely just pictures of weed and chicks. When I go on Facebook, it's mostly just puppies. When I go on YouTube, I don't get bullshit Magic videos because honestly, I just can't handle all the negativity. I'd rather at least come with a balanced program here of the anger and confusion with a really good buy to present to our audience. I just can't take all the sad, sappy people saying Magic's in its worst place ever. If all you got is something bad to say, just don't show up in my feed.
So I just want to point out, like I didn't find this by digging around. Like I don't know how many people are missing out on secret layers because we're just disillusioned with secret layers at this point. And thanks to Brody Alfonso for having the at least insight to go dig into this festival in a box, point it all out, and thankfully I was listening to him, and it made me do what? So I had to go look into it, and then I contacted Pat, and we're like, hey, here we are for all of you. Hopefully you guys have gotten some use out of this at least. Don't forget, we've got some more stuff for Saturday's video already pre-recorded with MTG box analysis, and there's a pretty good chuckle in there about another kind of mispriced product, and like whoopsie,
what are they doing
that I did happen to catch. And actually, Pat was the one that updated me on it. So like right in the middle of the show, I'm like, all right, shit,
Yeah.
I'm canceling my order and reordering. You get to
Yeah,
see that, watch me fumble through it live. So at any
and
rate, DJ's about to start his show.
exactly. I was gonna say,
yeah.
make sure you stop in over on DJ Longhair's stream.
Mhm.
He's got some incredible fun times over that way. So stop in, get some more great, TCG based conversations, and hopefully see you there soon.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. Check it out. Get them while they're still hot, before they're gone.